I'm McKinley and this is my dad, Blaine. We're the owners of West Coast Walls.
We love helping to transform your space and elevate your style with our offerings of decals and wallpapers.
Whether you're a newbie or an experienced professional, we're so happy you chose us to decorate your space.
Before starting, take a look at this tutorial.
Done by us or one of our team members to help guide you through the installation process.
Any questions? Lots of answers can be found on the website.
Otherwise, we're only a message away.
The first step for installation is cleaning your wall. Do not use any chemical cleaning supplies. Just use a lint-free cloth with either 25% rubbing alcohol mixed with water or just plain water. The next step is measuring out your space. Make rough marks for the dimensions of your decal and where you would like to place it. This part of the tutorial will be for decals with no panels or overlap. If you have purchased a decal with panels or overlap, feel free to skip to that chapter using the timestamps in the description below. We also have an installation tutorial specifically for our arch decals. If you have purchased an arch decal, click on the link above or in the description below. Now that you have your rough measurements marked, you need to tape your decal in place. Use a level to ensure that the decal is placed straight, and make sure to use the decal itself as a guide, not the transfer paper. You can be liberal with your use of tape here. You want to make sure that everything is nice and secure. When installing decals, we always recommend using the hinge method to avoid the decal crinkling and getting stuck to itself. Place long strips of tape at the halfway mark of the decal piece. Now remove the backing paper from one half of the decal, cutting the backing paper away with scissors once you have peeled it. Starting from the center, slowly apply this half of the decal to the wall, using your squeegee or sponge to smooth it out as you go and to get rid of air bubbles. Now that the first half of the decal piece is applied, remove the tape and slowly peel away the backing paper from the second half, smoothing down the decal as you go. Now it's time to remove the transfer paper. Simply pull the transfer paper slowly at a sharp angle away from the wall. Now you can continue to use the hinge method to apply the rest of your decal pieces until your installation is complete. Once you have installed your decal, you can use a clean, lint-free cloth either just with your hands or covering a squeegee or credit card to make sure the decal is securely applied and to get rid of any remaining bumps or air bubbles. Congratulations, you've successfully installed your decal. Please make sure to share your finished project with us on social media and to tag West Coast Walls. We love seeing how our customers have transformed their space and elevated their style. If you have a decal with panels and overlap, keep watching for a full tutorial. For a large decal with panels and overlap, you definitely need some tape, your smooth edge, and maybe a little helper. Start by cleaning the wall according to our instruction guide. Then tape your panels to the wall, making sure to use a level if needed to ensure that the decal is straight. Now use the hinge method to install your first panel. Place a long piece of tape directly across the middle of the panel and carefully remove the tape and backing paper from the top half. Make sure to cut off the backing paper right above the halfway point. Now you can start slowly applying the panel to the wall using your smooth edge or a sponge to help smooth out any creases or air bubbles. Now you can remove the transfer paper from the top half of the decal, pulling away from the wall at a sharp angle. Trim the excess with scissors. Once you have completed this step, start slowly peeling off the backing paper from the bottom half, using the installed top half as a hinge and smoothing out the decal as you go. You can then remove the rest of the transfer paper. To install your next panel, overlap the right edge of the panel with the left edge of the installed panel to make sure that the pattern lines up. Check that the entire decal from top to bottom is aligned and tape in place. Apply your long piece of tape across the middle of the panel and install just like the first panel using the hinge method. Repeat these steps for the remaining panels. If your panel lines up with the ceiling, floor, or wall corners, you can use a utility knife and your smooth edge or a ruler to trim off the excess. Now you can enjoy your beautiful large decal. Please don't forget to leave a review and to tag us when you share your transformed space on Instagram or Pinterest. Your support makes all the difference to our small family-run business. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for more installation tutorials and fun DIY ideas.